investigator that questioned me. All I can tell you is that I was in a messed up state of mind, and you asked me about questions that I was supposed to be asked back then. That if I say something, you're gonna say, "Oh, I might impeach him," or whatever the word is you use. When I don't know, I can't answer that.
Independently, did you feel different around Thug while you were in Miami?
Did I feel? Well, I wouldn't ever stay down there a week with him.
I'm asking you.
I don't recall. I don't recall how it was being down in Miami.
All right. During that interview, do you recall giving Investigator Gaither Moonsung's phone number?
That's it?
That's the question.
To my is that the
after the shooting on the highway?
I remember Moontung told me that if they wanted to question him about what happened, then it was okay to get on his number and they can call him.
Do you remember his phone number back then?
No, I don't even remember my phone number right. And did I have them?
Okay. Do you recall giving the phone number 404?
Sir, do you have objection?
You told us just give the last four numbers.
That's fine.
Okay, all right.
Was it 893? Do you recall giving the number 8935?
I don't recall.
Now, during that interview, do you recall, excuse me, did you, after this was happening, after Nutt's murder and your home and your family's home being shot up, did you have someone purchase a gun for you?
I had someone purchase a gun for me after the homicide investigator said that I had the rights to defend myself.
And was that after your car had been shot at on the highway?
No, I think it was Investigator Thorpe who told me that. So I don't know when he told me that, but he told me that at one point.
And did you purchase that gun yourself or someone else purchased it for you?
Well, someone else purchased it.
Who?
Lady.
I stand the question.
Did Little D in this, is this a Little D from Cleveland?
Let's I'm gonna hold off on the ruling on the objection till she poses the question.
Is this the Little D from Cleveland?
Yeah.
Okay. Did he purchase guns for anyone else that you are aware of?
How I supposed to know?
I asked that.
Well, actually, he didn't purchase a gun for me. He had one and I bought it from him.
Okay. Do you recall to tell Detective Gaither that he purchased the gun for you from Arrowhead Pawn Shop?
That's what he said he got it from.
Okay. But it was for you. Do you recall that?
I bought it from her.
Now, in the shooting on the highway, do you recall who was shooting at you?
I don't.
Do you recall telling Detective Gaither that it was Greedy who was driving one of the cars?
No. They were doing 100 miles per hour. How you gonna see somebody?
Do you recall telling Detective Gaither it was two cars, the second car, and Greedy was in the first car?
No, I don't recall.
And she actually confirms, Dennis confirmed, so it was Greedy, and your response was, yeah, Greedy was driving.
Oh, no. I probably just said it just because I remember the drive-by. They were going too fast to be trying to do anything.
I killed you. I made you better.
Why would you say it was Greedy?
That one.
I don't have a clue. This is my first time hearing this. I don't recall what I said in them interviews. I told you once they would question me, they could have brought up anybody's name and tell me that what I gotta say about it. I'm gonna have something to say.
Do you recall telling that Little D has seen him in the car?
Huh?
That Little D has seen Greedy driving the car.
Where see that person to come? I know where she.
We didn't have no conversation about this. I told you it was a turn the radio down to try to see that head. By the time I realized what's going on, the car was all the way in front of us. I didn't notice until the second car, it shot the window. When it shot the window, I was like, what the hell?
I kept shooting. They control me. So they had no choice. Did you have to fuck?
And I don't know if I told the investigators this, but I thought the car that was behind me was the car that set me up. So I don't know what you're getting at with talking about what I told the investigators.
Who was in the car behind that you thought set you up?
What didn't you tell me?
Boo?
Why would you think Boo was going to set you
Because
up?
I was paranoid.
Why would Boo want to set you up?
I don't know. I said that's what I thought. How if it's a car behind me, how am I getting shot at? I didn't know if they got shot at. I didn't know what would happen. I just knew I was paranoid.
I think I told you somebody else shot it. Do you know yeah,
When Little D from Cleveland brought the gun for you, did you go with him to the pawn shop?
Did I go with him to the pawn shop?
Yeah.
I can't recall.
Do you recall telling Detective Gates and Detective Dennis, I can show you the gun I got, the same gun I had when I went right to the pawn shop. My buddy bought it in his name and went right back home. You tell Detective Gaither that.
I probably did. I'm trying to convince them.
And earlier when you talked about Boo being in the car with you, is that the big Boo, the picture we saw a few days ago?
Big Boo wasn't in no car with me.
Who's Boo?
I said he wasn't in no car with me.
In the car behind you. You said it was
Yes.
Boo in the car behind you.
One day you want to not. So they let me go. I could not even do one say let me go. They didn't wait for it. They let me go. And 24 hours later, I was in my house. My brother. Did you ever tell them? No. Do you recall telling your gun? I probably do. Do you know whose gun you said it was? Do you recall telling the machine? Now, the first time that you went in, you were talking about the incident. Do you remember speaking with the There's so many different police. I don't know. I don't know names. I don't know names. But they do things, and the lights related. I don't know.
Of course you don't.
People name. When you first talked about this Was it when they was with somebody else? With me and my daughter. I don't know. When I came that day to try to get the door keys, the little boy with ACM police, and I walked out the door, the SWAT team was out there like that. And they got me together. It was something investigated like that top. He looked and see what it was. They called somebody, and they were jumping out the sky, coming out the bushes.
At the club,
I don't know
excuse
who
me,
was
and Crucial, that Monday night, do you recall who you went to the club with?
The person that pushed me.
I go every Monday night.
That specific Monday night where
He went for what I told him.
Kel got into it. Do you recall who you went to? You went with the club, went to the club with that night.
I don't recall who I was with.
Okay. Do you recall if Thug was at the club?
Somebody night I got into it with him.
Yes.
I can't recall if he was. I wasn't.
What about Nard?
I know he kept saying he wanted a gun, and I kept.
Which one?
He didn't go like he.
How many do you know?
More than 3.
Were any of the Nards there at the night?
When you met with
No, not that I recall.
you,
I don't.
with you and they shot at the.
Yeah.
What about Yak? Was he present at the club?
Yeah, I think Yet was there that night.
Was Shannon there?
And they shot.
Yeah, was he? I can't recall if he was.
Was Little D from Mechanicsville there?
I can't recall who that night because I've been up there so many Mondays and I'd be lying if I say somebody was there or somebody wasn't there. I don't remember who was there that night. About anybody.
And my last question, what about Little D from Cleveland?
I can't recall.
Now, after this interview, did you go and speak to police regarding what I just asked you about, which is the shooting between you, your child's mother, and your child being shot at?
Can you know what you say? What about it?
Did you speak with police regarding that incident?
They came and spoke to me.
Okay. Do you recall what happened the day that you, your child, and your child's mother was shot at?
Yeah.
If you can tell the jury what happened.
My daughter, she was crying. She wouldn't stop crying. So we take her to the hospital. We came out the door. I seen the cussing at the stop sign. I had a gun. The car, they came my way. I stood in the middle of the street. They rolled up on the side of me. They let one down and they tried to shoot me.
And were they able to fire off any shots?
I believe so.
Where was your baby at when they fired off those shots?
I don't know if she was in my hand or if I put it in the, I can't remember if I put it in the, it happened so fast. I can't remember if I put it in the car, if I had it in my hand.
And after they started shooting, what, if anything, did you do?
I told my baby mama to get down.
What did you do?
Any objection states 378 Charlie 1.
What you mean?
When they shot at you, your baby, and your girlfriend, what did you do?
I got them up off of us.
And how'd you get them up off of you?
I shot back.
And what happened when they shot back? When you shot back?
I kept shooting.
Okay. And what happened?
I made them crash.
All right. How far away did they crash from your house?
Not far.
Was it about the distance that we are, or was
No,
it further?
far.
Was it back to the end of the courtroom?
Probably so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Once they crashed, what happened?
Yeah.
I grabbed my baby and my baby mom and I ran them back in the house.
And were y'all able to make it inside the house? Did you go back inside your house or did you go to the neighbor's house?
Where she left her purse in the car. Where she left the keys. We couldn't get in the door, so the neighbors let us in.
And once they crashed, did they ever try to shoot at you all anymore?
I started shooting again.
Because I know Gaten.
And
Gaten.
what happened?
She know.
I kept shooting.
Did they eventually leave?
They had no choice.
Did you have to talk to the police about that incident with your child and your child's mother?
Yeah, the police caught me before I could leave.
And did you go down and tell them everything that you just told the jury about what happened?
No.
What didn't you tell the police?
The whole court.
No, I think I did. I don't know. I can't remember exactly what I told them, but I told them that the couple put on side me and tried to shoot me. I think I didn't tell them that. I think I told them somebody else shot back.
Do you recall something that you shot back?
Yeah, I remember. Cause I remember the other one told me. He asked me, did I shoot? He asked me something. I lied and said somebody else was shooting. And then when Gaither came, I knew that she was going. I couldn't come up with no. The name that I said was shooting back was a name that Gaither knew I was going. She knew I was lying about it. So when she came, I went ahead and admitted that it was me who was shooting because I knew that I couldn't lie on no. I couldn't put it on the name that I tried to say.
Do you recall being interviewed about this shooting twice, like back to back?
Can you repeat it?
Sure. Do you remember being interviewed about this shooting with you, I would say Deshaun and your daughter twice? One day you were not in custody, the other day you were in custody. Do you remember that?
So when they let me go, they wanted the gun. I told them I'd get them the gun once they let me go. And they went for it. They let me go. And 24 hours later, they had the whole SWAT team at my house, my brother's house.
Did you ever give them the gun that you used?
No.
Why not?
What I look like.
Whose gun was it?
Clearly mine.
Do you recall telling the detective that it wasn't your gun?
I probably did.
Do you know whose gun you said it was?
I can't recall.
Do you recall telling that it was Shannon?
No, I don't recall what I told him.
There was something that had nothing to do with her. She couldn't speak on it.
Now,
I don't know. I went in jail for a time.
the first time that you went in to go talk about this incident, do you remember speaking with a detective Curry?
There's so many different polices. I don't know. All the names I know is Thorpe, Gaither, and Dennis, and the light skinned lady. I don't know the other people name.
All right. When you first went to talk about this incident, was it with Thorpe, Gaither, Dennis, or was it somebody else?
With me and my daughter.
Yeah.
Well, when I came out the neighbor house to try to get the door key, I looked over. I ain't seen no police. When I walked out the door, the SWAT team was already right there. And they when they got me right there, it was some investigator right there talking to me. But when he looked and seen who I was, he called somebody. Then they went to jumping out the sky, coming out the bushes, every which way. They questioned me right there. I don't know who it was. They questioned me.
After speaking with individuals at your home, do you recall coming down to Atlanta Police Headquarters and speaking with the detective?
I don't know his name. I don't know who. The person that questioned me, he wasn't engaging, so he went for what I told him.
Okay. And what I'm asking you is, do you remember speaking to that detective down at headquarters at Atlanta Police Department?
I remember speaking with him, but I don't really I can't say for sure what I said to him.
But that means I don't have to strength.
I know he kept saying he want that gun, and I kept telling him if you let me go, I go get it.
No, I'm talking about where you at over there.
When you had the interview, when you met with that detective, did you meet with, was it you and Deshaun at that interview?
Can you repeat that?
When you went down to that interview, was it you and Deshaun? Did y'all both go to that interview?
Let's go through your.
Yeah, I made them let her because why y'all want to question me if it was both of us? Y'all and I told him, y'all gonna lock me up, just gonna lock me up. But and he was like, no, we not locking you up. So I'm like, well, why she can't come if she was a victim too? So he's like, well, she can come.
And did the both of you speak with that detective?
I don't think she spoke with him, but because she didn't see nothing.
Take comfort breaks at lunch and any other places where you're together as a corporate. Remember that you're not to discuss this case in any way amongst
As
yourself.
long as you show that to the defense counsel first.
Consider testimony of any of the witnesses thus far. Or that made it fascinating. That might be considered how the process. Remember, you don't only do that when the court instruction not to do that. In this matter, okay. Remember, there's a lot of gentlemen who cannot seek any advice.
Oh, we got heritage.
Oh, no, I was talking about. Let's repeat the same way we go to so far. During the trial, you could not just take the outside testimony or any other commentary. Only considered to be presented to this court. Remember that if any third party should try and reach you, application, that you have to do the enforcement. All right, and then remember, ladies and gentlemen, churches love you. When you look scenes or
You may, madam.
that they pick different things, you cannot go by any of those.
I'm showing you what the market says to the
Do these
317
sketches,
against Charlie.
you cannot take pictures,
Do
you
you see
cannot share
yourself in that
information.
Yeah,
Do you also see
Ask about a little.
yeah,
You can only consider the
yeah.
Your Honor, this time say like 10 or 6 in the 317.
Any objection states 370 Yankee Charlie 1.
continue to get to this matter.
All right, it's admitted and may be published as you see fit.
But you know, it's the repercussions of everything that's going on. You made that video and posted it live. Thanks to all the friends for on Facebook.
It's all of us.
That's enough.
One, two, three.
That's what I mean. Everybody wants to say something back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why.
Is that you on the corner, right there?
Yep.
Is that the Sean sitting next to you?
Yep.
I'm surprised only one person.
Your inquiry of me before tomorrow morning at 8, I should say, I'm sorry, 12:30.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you tomorrow at 12:30. Okay?
All right, hearing none. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you tomorrow at 12:30, okay? All right, we're in recess.